Good afternoon, Planet Earth Gape TV. And now for the show.
Good afternoon,
Good
Planet
Planet
Earth,
Earth.
Gape TV
The only intergalactic
podcast, the number one
Yeah.
intergalactical podcast.
Yes.
Filmed during the day.
Only one
When's it air?
at night.
And make sure.
Thank you,
Amy's
thank
gonna
you.
hate me.
No.
We gotta hear your voice.
Thank you. Yeah, what's up, everybody?
And
Good
just
afternoon.
right here, because you don't want to
Oh,
cover
yeah.
it. Sorry. Bring it, look, I'm holding it down here.
Ooh.
Just boom, boom, right here.
Boom.
Rule of thumb, you know. That's where that comes from. Rule of thumb.
For real?
Yeah, because they want it to be a thumb distance from your mouth.
Wait, who? That's cool.
Yeah, a
That's
guy
really
that used to do
cool.
improv in New York told me that back in the 30s
Really?
or
Rule
40s.
of thumb.
Yeah.
That's
He
great.
used to do what do you call
Wait,
it?
are you kidding?
No, rule of thumb.
I honestly can't tell if Dom is
It's rule
kidding.
of thumb. So look how close I am.
Wow.
My lip. That's a brand new mic too. Put your lips on it. Don't be shy.
No, I mean,
my lip
yeah,
touches
no,
my mic,
I'm out.
but
Yeah,
you got
no.
to.
Right.
You got to be close. It's a clean,
Okay,
brand
that's
new mic.
cool. All right.
You're the only one that uses it.
I'll be like the rule of thumb, everybody. Anyway, thank you for watching Good Afternoon Planet Earth. Good afternoon. What the
Gape TV.
Yes. Good Afternoon Planet Earth Gape TV with Dominic Leonelli.
Yes, and all the beautiful New York City
Oh,
skyline
yes.
behind us. I mean, you can't beat that. Look at that.
Right.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Hello, New York. Let's get into it.
I'm all for it, man. Let's do it.
Shall we?
Let's see what
Okay.
we're looking at.
So, today's cosmic debate is this, Dominic. Now, we want to hear your thoughts as well, Gapers. So, please comment your opinion. There's no right or wrong opinion,
Yes.
okay? But what do you think? Traditional workwear versus casual dress. Should professional attire, should uniforms exist
Oh.
in the work? Should a company dictate your uniform at work?
I'm loving the vocabulary. I can almost see what side
Really?
you're on just by the vocabulary. You know, I could tell. You
Oh
want to
my
wear
God.
what you want to wear. You're a
Mhm.
fashionable person.
Thank you.
I personally worked with uniforms.
Yes.
I worked at a car dealership and we wore Cintas.
Oh yeah, Cintas. We know about the
You know,
Cintas.
I liked it. I washed it on my own. They charge you anyway. That's where they get you. It was like $22 a week for the Cintas upkeeping. Like anytime
Wait
you
a minute.
need a new shirt.
Wait, what industry was this?
Cintas was the
Cintas?
clothing brand. Oh, it was a
Yeah.
car business.
Oh, and they charge you to wash the clothes.
Wash them, give you new clothes. You
That's
have to
not
turn
right.
them in.
That's not
If
right.
you're short, you got to pay.
Now, what do you mean they gotta pay?
Like if you're short, your uniforms, they start you off with like 5 shirts and 5 pairs of pants, like one for every day of the week or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe 7. And
If you're missing one, they charge you.
yep, it's like $50
Oh my goodness.
if you lose one. But you could turn it in, damage, rip. They got to
Okay.
fix it. They got to give you something new.
Now, I feel like why doesn't the company provide that?
You know, got to cut the overhead. They're always
Yeah.
trying to cut the overhead. We all were matching. Everybody wore the same uniforms, black and gray, Cintas.
Do you feel like that actually helped you get out of the house faster?
You know, I'll be honest with you. It makes it look better. You know, you got your work clothes, you're ready. You know, there's a lot of
Yeah.
people that are dumb like me on the job. I remember I was showing up in the wintertime when I wouldn't wear my uniform. I remember, and I'm buffing out cars, and we're working with machines, and I had strings hanging from a hoodie, sucked right up,
Oh.
buffer hit me in the face, or yeah, all this crazy stuff. So you never know.
Yeah.
Uniforms there with safety. I liked
Right.
it though. You put on your Cintas.
Yes.
I felt like somebody. You know, I'm like, I got the
Yeah,
night,
it gives
tuck
you
it in.
a
Yeah,
like, respect to have a uniform.
yeah,
I can see both sides to it. So, like, here's the thing: in industries where, like the restaurant industry, I don't mind a uniform, or like retail, because it just made the decision making of getting out of the house easier.
yeah.
You know, when I worked at Johnny Rockets, listen to this uniform. They made me wear khakis and a white button-down shirt
At a food place.
in bow tie and
Ugh.
this like 50s hat. My issue,
50s.
yeah, khakis. And at Johnny Rockets, we did the fries ourselves. We pick them up, shake
Right.
the grease off,
Splashing.
and then we put the fries in the cup, do the little
Damn.
smiley face on it.
You put the smiley
we
face
put
on.
the smiley face with the ketchup.
I
But,
know you like that.
I did like that, yeah. But I was filthy because you know
Khakis. I mean,
khakis.
come on.
So I would have done a different shade of for a uniform.
Yeah, restaurants,
Yeah.
black on black's the best way to go.
Exactly.
Black on black. What was
Yeah.
the restaurant for Mel's Diner? The
So
notorious, for the people that don't know, L.A. Mel's Diner. What's it on,
Yes.
Melrose?
So they have one on Hollywood and Highland, and then another. The one I worked at graveyard shift was Sunset and thank you, Sunset, and it was by La Cienega. I forget the exact coordinates, but
It's right by the Comedy Store, right?
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that actually I didn't mind because here's the thing: you got to get a uniform that you can double as a going out outfit.
Damn, you did
know
it
what I
like
mean?
that?
Well, so all right, so they had the black pants and the black tank top, but then we had a little tie around shirt, which I didn't mind.
Wow, that's
Because,
unique.
Yeah, like I worked the graveyard shift 12 to 8 a.m., but then some days I would do 5 to 10 or whatever, and then go out after.
Right.
So that was no problem. I take the little tie-off shirt, and I have my black pants and black tank top. You can even switch off the shirt. You know what I mean? It just makes it easy for going out.
Right,
But I hate-
doubling.
okay, now, so I don't mind those kind of companies where they say, you got to wear that. Like, no problem. But here's my bone to pick, and I can get, you know these office jobs?
I do.
They say
Suit and tie.
business professional.
yeah.
I mean, no. Business professional, in my opinion, you look, some people can make it look sharp. My bone to pick is a whole other wardrobe. I don't wear that. I don't wear button-ups where you feel constricted. It's not comfortable whatsoever. I feel like invisible almost because when I had work jobs like that, and then people go, yo, you want to go out after work? I'm like, I bring a change of clothes. Now I'm bringing a
Damn.
backpack
A
to work.
steamer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to bring the iron to work. But so then I go to work with this weird just like khakis and a button down. And then I go in the
like
back.
fries.
No, this was the office job. You're right, but yeah, I smelled like fries anyway. But anyway, then I go in the bathroom after work, and all the office people see me. I roll out, like my regular clothes. You look like a different person.
Right.
It's.
I think it also depends on the job. Like
Yeah.
business casual, depending on the job, how much money are you making? Because I worked at a call center. We didn't make anything, and they want us to wear suits. The place looked like the most crooked
what
real
you
estate
mean.
agent. The
Yes.
cheapest suits. Nobody can. People are in there with $40 suits from Goodwill. It's like a
Yeah.
green suit that off the Brady Bunch. It's like
Right.
you don't feel perfect. You want to rip somebody off here in a suit. You're like, I need to make
Exactly.
more money to buy a better suit.
Oh man, yeah. Now that kind of thing where it's just unnecessary. Some good things though. Here's what I don't get is when they use that as an argument. Companies of, we got you have to dress professional, so it's not a distraction.
Oh yeah.
Like, all right, if my clothes are a distraction to you, I think I'm not the problem. To be
And the
honest, like
way
maybe
you
you gotta
dress.
meditate. Maybe
Right.
you take up some yoga to get your focus on yourself.
And I've
right?
known you for years. You dress nice.
you.
You dress professional. You dress very.
Thank you.
You're not out here one of these girls,
Well-
like you would see. Well, some of these girls nowadays, they're going to work. You think they're going to a nightclub. You're like, that's
Right.
distracting.
Well, I will say one time. Okay, so when I first went from working in a restaurant to office, it was a whiplash. And like I couldn't. Here's the thing: the professional clothes are expensive.
Right.
That's my bone to pick. It's every piece of clothing is very expensive, and you could say no, it's not. You could. Look, then there's the tailoring because you get the cheap
Right.
stuff, but then you still look a little sheepy or whatever because the tailor's off,
Right.
and then the people with the fast fashion like shame you like. So long story short, I go into this place. I'm dressed that dress material. It's like woof woof, like
Oh, it makes the noise.
woof, woof. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a dress and it was past my knees. But the thing is, so I thought if I wore a blazer over it, it looked good. It was a black dress over down the knees, and then I put a blazer over it, but it had a little slit in the back,
Uh-huh.
and I thought it looked cool. I was, my mid-20s or whatever.
Right.
And the girl interviewing me, she goes, I just want to let you know She goes, that dress would be fine for going out, but not for work. And I honestly, I was embarrassed because I couldn't afford a proper.
Wow.
It was embarrassing because I was doing my best.
Right.
So like to get the job, like hire me and I'll get proper.
Now, do you think
clothes.
was she just hating on you though?
I think she sincerely thought she was helping.
I went to
I
a job
don't
interview and they were strict. It was H&M. We knew each other then. I'm so poor.
You worked at H&M?
No, that's the
Hey,
problem.
good, I heard.
Yeah, I know. That's why I went for the interview. So
Damn.
people said, hey, if you go to Times Square, you'll definitely get hired. So I go on one interview. There's about 45 people in the interview.
Oh.
He's like, all right. He goes, most of you will get hired. A few won't. He goes, we got fast overturn. We got a lot of
that's never a
stores.
good sign.
Right.
Not a good, no.
So he goes, listen, come back, man. I got you. We had a lot of people we had to hire. He goes, I got you. Come back Tuesday. They run interviews like every Tuesday at 9:30 in the morning.
Really?
There's like 50 people there
An
at H&M.
open call.
Open call.
Oh, how about that? You got a better chance of getting an acting role.
Right.
Like, just lean into acting. Go to an open call.
And they
but
act
anyway.
like they're casting
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
They really
I know
do.
exactly what you mean.
He's
yeah.
like, all right. He tells me too. He goes, listen. He goes, these clothes ain't gonna work. You want to sell clothes, you got to look good. And I thought I looked decent. I didn't have a lot of money.
So he was
I like,
judging your outfit?
judging my outfit. He goes, but here, I can guarantee you I'll hire you if you come back next Tuesday. So this is the third interview
He
now.
wanted you to come back.
And he goes, and
looking-
listen, you got to buy some stuff from H&M. Blow $40-$50. Come on the interview with H&M clothes. You're in. So it's not $40-$50. I bought a whole H&M. I looked good. I looked like one of the workers. I had the fake jewelry.
Yes.
I had H&M to the max, $100. Last of my money, but I'm like, guaranteed I'm gonna get hired. Who cares? I'm hopping the turnstile in H&M clothes, which they're too tight to hop. You can't really hop in H&M.
Oh, yeah.
You're a lot better wearing clothes from the Gap. You want to hop, just to say, hop the turnstile.
Yeah, you need a little extra room.
Right. The H&M's too tight. So I get the $100 H&M. I showed up, man.
Yeah.
Same guy acting like you don't remember the conversation, right?
Wow.
I don't get the job, and I couldn't bring the shit back. The tags were off.
Oh, no.
It's like, dude, what are you doing here? This is how you guys sell clothes?
Yeah.
Everybody was in
wow.
H&M
That's
shit.
It's a marketing tactic.
It's a marketing tag.
you know?
Everybody showed up in H&M shit. The little shoes. We all had little shiny
jeez.
shoes on. Little.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, forget that. But you got a better job, right? I feel like one door closes, another one opens.
Yeah, I think after that job, I think I ended up getting into the mountain TVs and stuff, which no uniform.
Right.
And Amazon, no uniform for Amazon in New York.
For delivering?
Yeah, people wear whatever. I see
Oh.
people with no shirts on. I'm like, this
Yes.
this is works.
Well, I tell you, where were we yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, my boyfriend and I were somewhere, but we were at a coffee shop and we saw it pour down. We saw this poor Amazon driver hauling all these packages,
Ooh.
but he didn't have a shirt on, but it was raining.
Right.
So I'm like, that's got to be hard being a delivery driver when it's pouring rain.
Yeah, or a mailman.
I mean, yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
Amazon people, if it's raining, they're telling you your package is coming tomorrow. They ain't
Yeah.
doing shit. They're putting it back in the van. They're going
Oh.
home, getting high.
They
You'll
got
see them
the
at the
tracker.
You
They got
gotta-
the tracker. They got the
Man, you would
tracker.
think I have to chase down my Amazon drivers.
Oh,
I'm meeting
yeah.
them places sometimes. Maybe it's just because where I live.
Yeah,
I don't know.
meet at the 7-Eleven, will you?
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm like, where are you at? I'll come to you. I'm messaging them.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, so verdict, I guess the debate. Are you pro uniform or work uniform or against it?
I gotta say, as an overall blanket, I'm pro uniform. Just makes
Yeah.
it easier.
Yeah.
Keeps it uniform.
Well, Steve Jobs, he wore the same thing every day. He almost created his own uniform, the black pants, the turtleneck,
Right.
because it reduces decision fatigue. You
Wow.
know?
And
So,
Einstein was like that.
He was.
He
What
wore
did
one pair of shoes every day.
Oh.
It's like it's easy for me to pick.
I like that. I get it too, because I get a little overwhelmed. I mean, especially as a woman, you got your Saturday night day clothes, your Saturday night clothes,
Right.
your gym outfits.
These guys that are busy like that, I mean, I've never been. I don't put a lot of thought. I try to buy my clothes so they're easy to put together
yes, that's
outfits.
smart. That is smart.
I'm wearing this is clean. I'm wearing this.
Right,
You know, but I guess it is better. Maybe I should just change over all black turtleneck. What do you think?
Just buy 5 black turtlenecks, 5 black pants. You're good for a week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sort of pro work uniform because, yeah, my job's where it's like you have to wear black pants and we'll give you the shirt. I like that because I don't think we all look the same. I don't feel self-conscious. But then it's the whole office thing of the business professional thing. I feel a little like that's the thing where I'm like, this is like classist almost, like,
right.
I don't know, because it's expensive. Like, if you guys want to buy, get me a Lord and Taylor gift card to work here,
right, Brooks
I'll come
Brothers.
in looking sharp. Hire me a fashion stylist,
right?
You want me to look like a Vogue page? Come on, hire me a blowout. Yeah, hire your people. If you want them to look business professional, get them gel manicures included with your work, blowouts, and a Lord and Taylor gift card every month to get some nice clothes, right? But if you expect me to wear a blazer and then go out, meet my friends.
And you got to be mindful if you're making somebody wear stuff. Like one place, we used to have to wear these light-colored T-shirts. It was a pizza place. And one thing about me, I don't do this on purpose. Part of my language, my nipples are always hard. They're hard right now. They're just always hard. I need put some Band-Aids on them. So I just got hard nipples all day at work. I'm like, can't we do a black shirt? I can't wear a light-colored shirt. I have sensitive ninnies,
Yes.
So, I don't want people looking at my nipples all day thinking I did it.
I never thought of it from a guy's perspective.
Yeah.
You guys get insecure about that?
I don't, but you can see them on camera. They're probably poking out the lens. I can't help it. I don't know why I have those types of nipples. Look at all my TikToks, all my Instagrams. I'm nipping in every single video. People DM me like, do you get them hard first? I'm like, nah, it's just the way it is. So, dark colored, at least dark colored uniform.
Nice and easy. Yeah.
Something stain-free. I eat a lot of grease foods.
Stain-free, exactly.
Wrinkle-free, stain-free.
Yeah, no khakis.
Rip-free.
Especially sitting on these subways. You sit in something gross, then you got to worry
your girlfriend's got a dog. Your boyfriend got a dog. You
got
dog hair on you.
Cat hair. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, I say wear what you want to wear, but a little T-shirt. Like, I'll wear a mandatory T-shirt. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Especially if it's free.
Yeah, exactly.
What do we got next?
All right.
Ooh, excuse me.
Are you ready for Planet Earth trivia?
Oh, we got the trivia going.
Trivia.
Ladies and gents. Woo! Here, let me
right.
fan you down with about 10 grand. We got trivia. There's money on the line.
Yes. Okay. So. All right. All right. Dom, do you want to do the reading?
Let's do it.
I don't know the answer. Go ahead.
Planet Earth, a trivia showdown. Approximately what percentage of the Earth's surface is covered by water? And we got a little bit of a cheat code.
Wow. Okay, so it's more than 50%.
Yeah, and it says the globe is 25 centimeters is 100 miles.
Wow. Interesting. Okay, I don't. Definitely.
I don't know units of measure.
I don't know. So more than 50.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Look at the Atlantic alone.
Yeah.
Or the Pacific.
Now, what are the options?
Oh, that's right. I'm such an idiot. I'm so sorry, Amy. Okay. So we got the options, obviously. Multiple choice, A, B, C, D. And you guys pick two. We got A, 50%, B, 60%, C, 70%, D, 80%.
Okay. I'm going to say 70%.
Okay, let's ask the Magic 8 Ball. Is Amy right? Let's see. Do you guys think Amy's right? And comment your answer while we do it. Without a doubt.
Whoa.
What did you say? 70%. Okay, and the answer is 70%. Well, how'd the 8 Ball know it, too?
Dang, I know. Wow.
Now, disclosure, Amy wrote the questions, too. No, actually, our alien did. Holla Bob.
Yeah, hey, Holla Bob. All right, we're gonna speak to Holla Bob in a little bit.
All right. New trivia. You want to read the next one, or you want me to?
Which planet is known as the blue planet because of its water coverage?
Oh, wow, I didn't know it was because of water.
A, Mars, B, Venus, or C, Neptune, or... Wait. or C, Earth, or D, Neptune?
Can I answer this one?
Sure.
I want to say we all know I know I'm a huge Mars guy. I know Mars is all there's no water. Like I see the footage. So Mars is
you're
out.
a Mars guy.
I'm
You're
a Mars guy. I want us to go there on vacation. Like
Yeah.
we'll do Good Afternoon Planet Earth from Mars one day.
That would be so cool.
So I'm gonna say I'm going with Neptune. I think it's definitely 100%. Honestly, I'm putting 10 grand on Neptune.
All right.
I got 10 G's on it. What are you saying?
So even though I wrote the questions, I forgot what the answer was. I didn't write it down, so I just researched, and it's actually Earth.
What?
That's weird.
Wow.
Yeah, because I thought it was Neptune too. But Earth has been referred. Thank you. Earth has been referred to as the blue planet due to the abundant water on its surface. Neptune, a planet in the solar system that appears. Wait a minute, you're right.
Am I right?
Wait, you're right.
Wow, let me get my money.
Neptune, a planet in the solar system that appears blue and can therefore be called the blue planet. Wow.
I know you can't mess with
get
me.
more.
You can't mess
sorry.
with me when it comes to planets.
Yes.
Okay.
That was impressive.
I travel the solar system. That's how I found Hollabob.
That was
Is it Hollabit?
You were Hollabob.
Hollabob.
Dominic recruited Hollabob.
Sorry about that.
Oh, and speak of the alien, I guess it's time for our intergalactic correspondent.
Yes. Let's get them in
Good
here.
afternoon, planet
Hey,
Earth.
Hollabob, how's it going?
Be better, but I'm here now, so you should be thankful.
Oh, wow. He's in a real mood today.
Yeah.
Okay, Hollabob.
All right. So, Hollabob, who do you like more, me or Amy?
Today, I don't like either of you, but I guess I'll go with
that
Dominic
hurt.
today.
Okay.
Hey,
Hollabob.
I'm a friendly guy.
Oh my gosh. Well, Hollabob, I'll keep that in mind for your holiday bonus.
I don't get one anyway.
No, I won't do that to you.
Guys,
All right.
and we do need money. We need producers. We need people to help write these
Right.
questions too.
Yeah.
And we need somebody to help out Hollabob a little.
Yeah, help
I don't need
Hollabob.
help. Help yourself.
But Hollabob, Dom, could you read the question?
Sure. What do we got? Intergalactical correspondence, Hollabob. Right here. This one's for you. Why do humans celebrate birthdays with cake and candles?
Yeah, you guys a bunch of arsonists celebrating your birthdays.
Okay.
Do you want to ask how Hollabob celebrates his birthdays over there?
Yeah, Hollabob, how do you guys celebrate up there?
We get naked and dance around a flagpole.
That's cool. That's a little weird, right?
That is strange.
That is cool. Maybe we could adopt that here.
Yeah, I would do it. Would you guys be down for that type of a party? Little different.
Yeah, a little different. Wow, man, you guys get down.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dom, like without even looking, do you know why humans celebrate with cake and candles birthdays?
That is a good question.
yeah.
I was figuring because cake and candles back in the day, like candles were an easy way of light, so you got the light. And then cake, I mean, that's number one prison food for a reason. It's so cheap.
It is?
Yeah, like you can make
Where do you
cake.
make cake?
Well, you could just make it cheap. You know, they always have it in prison, I hear.
I didn't know that. So I guess like flour, sugar, water, egg, but you gotta have access to an oven unless
Well,
you
no,
could...
the prisoners don't make it. Well, maybe they do. No, they serve cake because
Oh.
it's so easy. Like, I don't know. My brother was
Oh.
actually even in the regular in like the county. My brother was saying he ate cake like 3 times a day. It's with every meal. Just a huge
Wow.
piece of cake. It's like free food. It's like made out of thin air.
Yeah, you're right. Actually,
You know, back
you
in
get
the
a little
day.
Entenmann's cake for, you know what, like $2.99.
Right. Oh yeah, you could get that. Put the candle on it. But I
right.
feel like back in the day, a lot of
Right.
people were poor, tight with money, so they just have the cake was easy with household goods, the candles for light. It's a bunch of people that can't sing.
Yeah.
You know,
I
it's a
could
party.
see that. Right. Like maybe the lights were symbolic of the light of your soul entering a new.
Oh, wow, you're going
Or
deep with it.
something. I
That
don't
could
know.
be.
And cake, it's just sweet and raises the dopamine.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, Hollow. That's a really deep question. We had to research this.
Right.
But here's so the tradition of celebrating birthdays with cake, it has a mix of historical and cultural origin. So ancient traditions. The concept of celebrating birthdays dates back to ancient civilization.
That's a tough word for me, too.
Civilization. The Greeks are often credited with the tradition of placing candles on cakes.
Wow.
So they would offer cakes to Artemis, the goddess of the moon, and the candles were meant to represent the glowing light of the moon.
Wow. Yeah, I never would have guessed Greeks did it. I'll never see a Greek person eating cake. Spanakopita or something. Maybe they do that little baklava.
It's so good.
Spanakopita
But
good.
also medieval Europe. In medieval Europe, birthday cakes became more elaborate. They were significant milestones. Candles added to the cake. Common to make a wish when blowing out the candles to bring good fortune. And then also Romans played a role birthday celebrations with feasts and eventually cakes and sweets.
Yeah, the Romans, I mean, they're looking to have a party. People in Rome, that's what they're about. They want the
party, enjoy life.
Eating figs, having a good time. They share,
Oh, yeah, I want to go to Greece. I want to go to Rome.
Yeah, you'll get there. Have you been?
Yes. No, have you?
I'm going to Greece for the first time in a few weeks. I've been to Rome a couple times.
Oh my!
I love Rome.
Gosh.
I spent a week in Rome last time I went.
That's right. I remember you said that. So cool.
Rome's amazing. Best food. I mean, honestly,
Ooh, what was your favorite thing to eat there?
I stuck with the traditional. Well, the fruits were all good. Like figs are the size of this over there.
No.
Like you see figs here, they're so little.
Yeah.
But all the aged meats and cheeses were great. Like and. Honestly, I got hooked on spaghetti carbonara.
What is that?
Well, in New
spaghetti?
York, it's spaghetti
Okay.
with a red sauce with they use a certain part of the pig, the jowls of the pig. It's like the cheeks, which is like the best part. Sorry for my vegans and vegetarians, but New York, they just throw some bacon on the pasta, and it's like there's such a difference when you go to a real Italian place. Like you're spending, I don't know, it's even cheap over there. Like it was $16 for like a great Italian dish.
And
but
is
also,
the wine really that reasonable? People are always saying like wine is cheaper than water in Italy and over there.
Yeah, in Rome it is. I mean, it is. You could get it pretty cheap. In Lisbon is where I found really cheap wine too and fish. Like
what would like a cup be?
In Lisbon, $2.
Ooh.
$2 and that's in the city,
oh my God.
downtown. You're
Goodness.
right there.
Yeah, I feel like
7 fishes.
Great, like elderly people. They always say, "Oh, what's the secret of getting old?" It's like my wine.
Right.
They all drink their wine.
Yeah, I mean, and it's great wine too. I mean, all those spots you got. It makes sense that I could see Greece, Romans. These are guys that like to party. I don't know about medieval times if I'd even want to be at a birthday party then.
No,
or,
I don't think so.
Castles smelling like doo-doo.
Oh, yeah. I heard that people didn't, like Queen Elizabeth showered once a year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not for me, No, thank you.
Yeah,
once
no.
a year.
Definitely not. What else do we got going on?
Ooh, so Human Hall of Fame.
Ooh.
Yeah. Who's this week's Human Hall of Fame?
Yeah, who are we honoring? We are honoring. I didn't. I'm surprised. Let me say, Amy's picked out some really cool stuff here.
Oh.
I am in love with this person. I'm so happy. I mean, not physically, but Nikola Tesla.
Wow.
I mean, come on.
The Wizard of Electric Wonders.
Man, this dude. And honestly, right down the street, you could probably see it from here. Do you see the New Yorker? That's where he lived. You could probably see it. It's closer to 34th.
Whoa.
It's more downtown than New Yorker. It's 10 streets down.
What year did he, or I don't know when he was born.
He was probably over there in like the 30s or 20s. When
wow.
did he die?
So he he was born 1856.
He died an old man.
And then, hold on, before moving to the United States in 1884 to work with Thomas Edison.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Whoa, oh, that's quite the collab.
Yeah.
Quite the collab.
Can you imagine those two just in a room thinking?
I would have loved to have been a fly on that wall. So Nikola Tesla, visionary inventor, electrical engineer, and a futurist. Groundbreaking work in electricity and magnetism. Okay, so yeah, he was born in Croatia, child prodigy, photographic memory. Could you imagine having photographic memory?
Yeah.
That's just so cool.
That would be crazy.
So he his curiosity led him to study engineering and physics. So, so Tesla's work with Edison didn't last long due to their differing views on electricity.
Can't have two geniuses.
No, could you imagine that? Like two people, like I beg to differ.
Right.
My theory in electricity is
a whole lot of hms and hums. Smart people.
Yeah. I'm right. You're right.
Yeah.
Wow. So Tesla believed in the superiority of alternating current AC. AC power, Tesla argued, could be transmitted over much longer distances with less power loss, making it more practical. Interesting.
I see these TikToks all the time at Tesla, and they say he would walk 8th Avenue right here and just think and walk around. I did for 2 years. Nothing happened for me, but, maybe I'll invent something. Who knows? But they also say that Donald Trump's uncle has all the stuff from his apartment at the New Yorker. I don't know how, but somehow he emptied out the apartment.
Of Tesla's?
Everything that Tesla owned, all his notes, all his work, everything. I guess Donald Trump's uncle took possession of it all when Tesla passed away.
Wait, so Tesla did not have any what's that called? Your children?
Relatives? Kin?
Yeah, kin.
That's a good question. Let's ask our other correspondent.
Ooh,
Hey,
yes,
Siri.
Yes.
Did Tesla have any children?
No, Tesla never married nor had children.
Okay, that's
This is from Smithsonian Magazine.
wow. That's a good source too. So
Did Tesla date a lot of women? Okay,
she stopped there. Well, listen to this. So Tesla was not a savvy businessman, which, that's why he didn't create a will. He
right.
He
just wanted to think all the time.
So he often struggled to fund his projects. Oh, I can relate to that. No, he was known for his obsessive habits, such as walking around a building. You called it. Well, you walked
the New Yorker.
Wow, 3 times before entering or staying in hotel rooms. These quirks earned him the reputation of a mad scientist. In his later years, Tesla continued to work on ambitious projects, including the death ray. He died penniless and largely forgotten on January 7th, 1943 in New York City.
Wow.
It wasn't until after his death that the full extent of his contributions were recognized.
Gotta say, I'm happy he didn't invent the death ray. AC/DC power, I love that. Love the band. We don't need something to incinerate people, right?
Wow. Oh, okay. Because, I was like, what? It is a death ray, but he claimed it could end all wars by making conflict impossible. That's kind of interesting, though.
The guy that invented the atomic bomb feels terrible. He thinks he invented the worst thing there was.
Right.
Wow, you're so smart.
No,
I'm not even shocked that you know that.
No, I only know that from the Barbie Oppenheimer craze, that helped.
Wow.
But I totally fell asleep watching that at midnight.
Yeah, one of those nights.
Yeah.
Wow, that is crazy, Tesla, man.
Is
one of the
wild.
greatest inventors.
I feel like a lot of creative people aren't good at business.
Yeah.
I know. So it's almost like if you were born creative, you could be born with a business partner. You got to find it. You got to find it.
The Henry Ford plan. I feel like
what's that?
the people that get successful, even in our business, in the podcasting world, they have a team of people behind them.
You got a team. You need the business and you need the creative
We
person.
got an alien that you never even went to school, did you?
Right. No, Hollabob is pro life experience.
Yeah. You got to think.
You learn the school of life.
Right.
The school of is life. Yeah, I guess life is life in other planets, right?
Yeah. Personally, I feel like you win when you have a team. If we knew somebody that can, they're professional.
Right.
We know the CEO. What is it? SEO? I don't know.
SEO.
Is there a thing like that? I don't even know if that exists anymore.
Yeah.
Is the algorithm too smart? Do you need a team?
I don't even know. I actually heard SEO doesn't matter anymore. I don't know.
You talk to these real
really
smart people, though, and most of the time they just talk about some bullshit. They never want to talk about smart shit.
Right.
I know a dude, he's smart.
Memorize information.
I just call the dude. He tells me how his day is. I'm like, dude, tell me something about, I want to know about like space and time or something.
What, is he a smart guy?
Yeah, real smart, honor roll student, hates talking about smart stuff.
I bet you because he uses his brain for work, right?
Yeah, they're very logical
so
people.
He just wants to turn off this guy.
Well, smart people, they're logical. They'll be like, why would you go do that? You know,
Yes,
there's
yes.
the return investment isn't worth it. And it's like, dude, what do you? Why do you gotta be smart all the time? Like, have some hope.
Right.
Smart people, they have no, like, they don't have that, like, the hope. The what's it called when you're like, let's leave it to the universe?
Oh,
Most of the
I
time, a
see
smart
what you
person's not
mean.
doing that.
Wow, you're right.
Smart people don't play the lottery.
It's very like pragmatic or like strategic,
Right.
and they'll look at things realistically sometimes.
Opposite of us here at Good Afternoon
But
Planet Earth.
Walt Disney, he said, but then on the flip side, there's people pro dream. All of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Walt Disney,
Right.
but Walt Disney had his team probably, right?
Yeah, he did. Disney team. What else do we got on
Right.
the agenda?
So that's it for episode 3.
I'm loving it. One of them. Yeah, it's today's. We see the sun's in Amy's eye. I'm going to lend you my Ray-Bans. We got shades
you.
we're going to do in one of these
Yes.
episodes. What do you guys think? We'll pop some shades, maybe some
Yes,
hats.
We definitely got to put on some shades. But wow, what a beautiful day, New York.
Yeah. Closing notes. We love you guys.
Yeah, we love
Enjoy
you
the
guys.
city. Look.
Follow Dom on Dominic Leonelli
Yeah.
and me, Aim Kablame.
And yeah, guys, keep following us. Comment. We really appreciate you guys subscribing to Good Afternoon Planet Earth. We love all you gapers out there.
Guys.
Woo!
If you have a question for Holobob or any,
Or Siri.
yes,
We got Siri's a new member to the podcast.
There we go.
That's our intern.
Yes, yes. All right, all have a good night. Bye. Cool.
That's one down.
Yes.
Take a breather.
Awesome.
Let me make sure.